That it's just so funny because I was thinking the other day, man. I forgot what I was talking about or who I was talking to exactly, but it just reiterated that everything is about the bag. You feel me? Like people will always want to give. They want to give, but they don't have anything to give. They don't have no real money to give. You get what I'm saying? They have nothing to give, and the thing that they want to do requires money. You see what I'm saying? Like you got to be in position. You feel me? Like
Yo,
it is a
people,
you feel me?
they sleeping on this power, man. What this power do? What this bag do?
You know what I'm saying?
It allows you to back your good intentions. You know what I'm saying?
Off the top.
Without that, your good intentions is just lip service. You feel me? But look, just this, with my squad, you know what I'm saying, there's power behind our words because we taking actionable, measurable steps towards our goals. And the shit is manifesting through other human beings.
Yes,
so,
sir.
like, that shit ain't no game. There ain't nothing to play with because we in pursuit of the bag. We know what's important.
Absolutely.
It's important to prioritize this bag so that we no longer have to prioritize it throughout our lifespan. You know what I'm saying?
Off the top.
But yo, man, I'm talking to D. Johnson Hall right now. It's incredible. It's crazy, man. I had to just pause for a second.
A lot of stuff that's gonna be happening. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
A lot of stuff that's gonna be happening, man.
Yeah, man. I'm finna run up on. I'm gonna surprise you with my passport too. I'm finna have.
Oh yeah, that's it's funny because remember I told you the girls from London that I met?
Yeah.
They had hit me up. You feel me? They hit me up the other day. Well, one of them at least hit me up. Was like, oh, I can't wait to come back to LA, and this and that. But she was like, all right, let me know when you decide to come to London, and I'll definitely show you around. I'm like, cool. You know what I'm saying? Because they're from England. You get what I'm saying? They're from London. You know what I mean? So they're actually 8 hours ahead. So you know how New York is 3 hours ahead?
Yeah.
From LA?
But they're 5 hours ahead of me right now.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So super dope. You feel me? It's gonna be some dope stuff. Watch. You already know they're gonna put that work in. It just made me think more and more how we actually have to be out there, traveling the world, man. You know what I'm saying? Really traveling the world, man.
There's no nobility in being stuck in one spot, man.
Ain't nothing better than exposure. You feel me? Nothing's better than exposure, man. Being exposed. Actually, I just came today. I was in Victorville today, and that's like halfway to Vegas. You feel me? And when I was over there, I was with family and stuff like that. And we was riding dirt bikes and stuff. It was pretty dope. You know what I mean? But hell yeah, man. I had a dope. I'm actually uploading the video right now, so it should be up in like. Let me look at it. It say 38 minutes, so about 38 minutes, about 45 minutes total. It'll be up. You know what I'm saying, on YouTube. Shit is dope. You're going to see me doing wheelies and all type of shit on there. You know what I mean? I had to vlog that thing. You feel me?
Yeah, I remember you telling me, man, that's where you was from. That's where your upbringing was pretty much, like in Victorville.
Mm-hmm. It just reminds me that ain't shit out there. You feel me? Like, ain't shit out there to do. Like, I was fucking excited to come. I mean, it was cool because I haven't seen some of the family members in like a long, long time. But at the same time, dude, there's nothing to do. Nothing out there. You know what I mean?
Broads?
I mean, shit, I don't know, man. I ain't seen none, you know what I mean? That was worth, talking to at least. You feel me?
Yeah, nothing out there, huh? Not for the Vegas.
Pretty much.
That's where niggas move to, Victorville, when Inglewood gets too expensive. You feel me? That's what most people is moving to. That's why it's so important. It's so important to secure this bag, bro, because
man, look, at the end of the day, dude, all I care about is getting to that bag. You feel me? Because actually, you know what? That's what I wanted to talk to you about, right? So, somebody had hit me up, right? Yeah. And they said, one of their friends was like homeless, right? But he couldn't do nothing about it, you feel me? And what happened was, the reason why he couldn't do nothing about it was, he was like, oh, well, we got them staying here and here and this and that, right? But the thing about it is he wasn't in position himself, and everybody that was trying to tell you tell that particular person, like, hey, this is what you need to do, they weren't in position of having a bag. You feel me? So they couldn't really tell that person anything. And the stuff that they did tell them wouldn't really make any difference because at the end of the day, you can't help me. You feel me? That's why I have no, like, I'm not going to say remorse, but I do what I feel is right because at the end of the day, nobody's really going to, like, take care of what you need taken care of. You feel me? At the end of the day, like, if you need some bread, you know what I mean? If you don't have no friends or somebody that's around you that could actually assist you, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, people going to always say, oh, this is what you should do, this is what you should do. No, I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear it because at the end of the day, you can't even help me even if I really needed help and I'm capable of paying you back. You get what I'm saying? With interest or whatever it is. You feel me? You can't even do me that solid. You feel me? No disrespect to you, but you sound like everybody else that's talking. I'm not talking to you, but I'm saying in general, you sound like everybody else that's telling me the same stuff. But everybody that's telling me this stuff is not in a position with the bag. And everybody that's not telling me stuff, they already know, look, you got to go out there and take. You feel me? You got to go out there and take what you want. You get what I'm saying? That's what that people with the bag going to tell you. You need to go out there and take, man. Because people going to tell you, see, one thing that I learned from you out of the many things is, you know, the struggle is not going to let up on you. You feel me? And then when you get to a bag, everybody's going to tell you how you should give back, how you should give your money. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody want to tell you that, how to give your money back, but nobody's telling you how to get it for real, for real. See, everybody that's telling you how to get it it's with a certain agenda. Actually, I was thinking to myself the other day.
Oh, what?
Nah, I was thinking to myself the other day, man, I was just disappointed. But I was disappointed in myself in a sense of I know what I'm capable of, but I don't know why it's not happening as it should happen. You get what I'm saying?
When I feel a little limited.
Yeah, man, because, you know what I mean, I should already have a bag or somewhat of a bag, you feel me, because of who I am and how I conduct myself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's just how I operate, you know what I mean? It doesn't even make any sense for me not, with all the information, like I was thinking about what you were telling me, you know, when you were saying, when you know that you're capable, you have the skill set, the capabilities to you know, secure a major bag and you don't have one and you've been exposed to Rolls Royce, Lamborghinis, private jets, huge homes. It's like, yo, this shit's like driving me nuts. I mean, not you, but it's like, yo, like to me, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, yo, this ain't making no sense right now. You feel me? It's good.
Hey, bro, it's good that you feel like that.
Yeah.
But you have to appreciate that feeling because it's going to drive you in the direction of making yourself comfortable. You see, this is why people don't get to drive those cars, is because they feel comfortable with driving boring cars, regular cars.
Right.
They feel comfortable with those regular broke problems. We don't feel comfortable. And this is why we rise. So it's good that you feel like that. You got to appreciate that feeling. You know what I'm saying? Because it's only temporary. Like with a mind like yours, you attract who you need to you with precision timing.
True.
You just have to last.
Yeah, that's
and
a
like
fact.
I said, man, like what you're going through right now is a motherfucking experience, and you have to allow yourself to live with your experiences. You know what I'm saying? All the pain, all the fucking, you know, the delays and shit, motherfuckers betraying you, back to whatever. You know what I'm saying? You live and you grow from those experiences, and you become the you that you need to become that has the bag. You know what I'm saying? You gotta grow. You gotta grow into those shoes that we're trying to fill. Because I'm telling you, once it gets real, like I was talking about responsibility with the bag. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have judgment when you drive these cars because they faster than your typical car. Their response time, they're responsive. You feel me? And these motherfuckers get crashed all the time because they toys. And motherfucker, you know, what's that dude from Fast and Furious, Paul Walker or some shit?
Yeah.
Nigga's already rich. He already had it all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This shit went up in flames.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't actually driving the car either, too.
Well, he wasn't, exactly. That too, you know what I'm saying?
You know,
and I didn't know that.
Yeah, he wasn't driving the car. He was in passenger. So, see, the thing about that case is he had no control. You feel me? You know, if somebody else driving, you know, of course, now you're going to be like, you're going to be worried about who you let drive the car. You feel me? Because, see, now your life is basically in their hands. If they over here doing some dumb shit, You know what I mean? Now you gotta, you know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, man.
They both died, huh?
Definitely.
They both, yeah.
But the only one that really got the publicity was Paul Walker because he was the known person. You feel me?
Yeah.
Other person, he was the cause of it. You know what I mean? They even said that the dude was doing like 100 something. You know how they be like, oh, let me speed up. You know what I mean? He was doing like 100 on like, you know those industrial type of streets.
Yeah.
So you got the space, but at the same time, you don't got the space because it's still resident. It's not residential, but it's it's still like just street. It's not the freeway or something. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, you hit a pole and all that stuff, and they said they burned alive because they couldn't get out of the car.
Damn.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's the crazy part. But
it's something you have to have, because that engine is in the back or right behind the seats. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
it's crazy because I actually seen that same car today, and it's in my video that I'm putting up right now.
Porsche? It was a Porsche, right?
The Porsche 918.
918.
Yep, I seen it. I seen a newer version of it. You know what I'm saying? Today on the freeway. You know what I mean? It just, man. Honestly, you know what I thought about too? Because since I actually drove to the Victorville, right?
Yeah.
I thought about another thing too. Actually, like, I don't want to drive to any long distance, any place that take over like an hour and a half. I don't think I want to drive there. I'd rather just fly. You feel me? Like realistically, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's going to like Vegas or something, man, I just wanna fly there, man. It's not even worth the hassle because I was in traffic, man. I just got back maybe 2 hours ago, and
how long you was in traffic for?
I was in traffic about an hour and 30 minutes. But the thing about it was I was already tired. You feel me?
Yeah.
I was kind of like dozing off a little bit. You feel me?
Yeah.
I was just, I wasn't going to fall asleep. Not that I think, hell no, I would never do no bullshit like that. But I was tired. That's the thing. Or I just need to be chauffeured. You feel me? If it's that type of distance, I need to be chauffeured or something like, you know what I mean?
Also, you got to take under consideration that the bag gives you energy that you ain't know you had. So, you might feel tired now, but you having $6 million, $7 million in your bank account, you know what I'm saying? It's a different kind of feeling. So you're
that's true. Let me say this too, though. That's true, and then also, not just that, but you got to also think of, you'll be able to pay for a driver if you wanted one, and then even if you don't want one, you will have a really nice car where your seats are so comfortable that long drives feel like we were sitting in that race. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that plays a role in there too. Then you know what I mean?
Comfort and ease. Yeah.
That's what we need actually.
Yeah. And you could have a bad shorty driving you. You feel me?
100%.
Shorty, you know what I'm saying? An Asian chick like that. Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we definitely need to have different girls because different women are going to be able to do different things for us. You know what I'm saying? Get in different circles and shit like that. We need bitches that speak different languages. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah, I was telling me how she know how to play the piano and the violin, dog.
Oh, she know how to play the piano and violin too?
Yeah, and the violin, yeah.
What?
Thing, right?
You doing her thing there, man.
Yeah. I'm telling you, bro. Yo, women on Reggie level, higher level, that kind of shit, man, that's what we need, bro. It just makes you overall better.
You know what? It makes you sharper.
Yeah.
Right? You agree? It makes you sharper, right?
Yeah, man.
You know what to look for now that you've been dealing with, Keisha, Aya, the other girls. I forgot the name and shit. The thing about it is now that you've been dealing with all three of them and more, now you know what to look for. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. This chick, you feel me? All her qualities, her mother qualities and shit. That's the type of those are the type of qualities I need to raise my children, you know what I'm saying?
Off the top.
So, like, I'm going to expect those qualities in other women. If women, I was on the phone with Keisha the other day. I'm like, yo, you either an asset or you a liability. You either high value or you not. And you can't be around Bryan James if you ain't high value. She's like, so what are you implying? I'm like, I ain't implying shit. I'm straight talking to you. You either an asset or you not. You either around me because you high value or you ain't around me because you not. So she's like, so what are you saying right now? So you saying you're not with me right now? I'm saying the only reason I'm not with you right now is because I'm over here and you're over there. You know what I'm saying? But I need you to be thoughtful about the future and thoughtful about your growth and development. You feel me? Don't get stagnant because you're going to be stagnant right by yourself.
Yeah, you know what I respect about you, like not just about you, all the business and stuff like that, but you just definitely be very transparent. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember when you told me that Keisha knew about Africa, right? So I was just like, that shit is just, this nigga mad transparent. You feel me? So that's just completely commendable. You know what I mean? Because if I ain't gonna lie, if it was me, bro, I would probably been in the line, type of shit. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, word. Hey, but you know what it does though?
What does it do?
It makes you more attractive. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not, like you were telling me about myself, shit that I didn't know. It makes you seem more in control, and you are in control because you're transparent and you're giving the bitch an option, and she knows that you're in control so much that you're enabling her to have an option of whether to deal with you or not. You feel me?
Right.
So Aya knows about all my bitches. You know what I'm saying? Okay. She damn near fucking dying. You know what I'm saying? She ain't even dressed it up for me yet. But without makeup on, you feel me? Like, she's a solid broad, you feel me?
Off the top.
I'm not wearing no fucking makeup. Like, this chick, you feel me? So I'm mad transparent. I just keep it real.
Very
Elaine was telling me, with these kind of broads, don't talk about, don't push up on her, don't do any of that shit. Just keep it business, and she'll, be attracted to you over time. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. Huh?
For who?
Oh, this chick, Aya.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I understand where he's coming from. But at the same time, I need bitches around me that cater to my needs. So my needs was that I need a bad bitch that accepted me for who I was, that I could just be real to 100% of the fucking time and be an asshole, be whatever way I wanted to. You feel me? I'm high value. She's getting my value, but I'm also getting extreme value out of her. But she listens. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
She knows a lot about me, bro. She knows a lot about me, and we've reached a deeper level than, you know what I'm saying, than on some Keisha and Africa shit. You know what I'm saying? We go deeper.
Yeah, I've been hearing these conversations on YouTube that you've been posting, man. They've been pretty dope, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, word. That's just the business side, you feel me?
You feel me? And I heard you say something like, you said something about equity. I commented on one of the videos and said it because you said something real dope, man. You know what I mean? You said a whole bunch of dope things, but just a few things that stood out, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, man. Now, I was telling this chick about you and how a lot of the concepts that I was able to, add value to her business and all that, we're getting extremely detailed with her costs and her different manufacturing processes and all her steps and all that stuff. And she's like, wow, this is really turning into a business now. Before, it's just a hobby, Bryan. I'm like, yeah, I'm Bryan James. But also, I'm Bryan James because I surround myself with high-value individuals. So a lot of the game that I told you was just me putting my own spin on what John K. Hall had taught me. And that's why I went to go meet John K. Hall and shit, you know what I'm saying? Link up with him. You feel me? I told her if y'all end up fucking in one of them houses, you know what I'm saying, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. You know what I'm saying?
You said liquidity over stupidity. You know what I mean? Man, when I heard that, I said, yeah, that's it right there, man. Liquidity over stupidity. That's what you said. Yeah, because you said that. In the video, why healers must also be killers. You feel me? Actually, I was thinking to myself too because I be listening to your videos, right?
Yeah.
And I was thinking to myself, I said, man, why you don't have more subscribers? But you know what I noticed, man? It's not even about that. What it's about is people are not really ready for this value because some of the stuff that I dropped on my motivation and mastermind page, people just they don't listen to it, or they not hearing it, or it's not getting the views because people are not ready for it right now, or maybe that, or they haven't just been exposed to me yet. You feel me? So
Right.
it's just, it can go both ways. I'm just like, man, dude, when people hear this stuff, man, either they're gonna take it and say, man, this is valuable, or they're gonna just be like, oh man, just another person just talking all this not. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah. See, we one of the realest people on the planet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've met a lot of people, man, and we one of the realest ones because of what we're striving towards. Like, a lot of people is intelligent, right? But we actually intelligent with the intention of securing a major bag, which is actually it's a performance of our intelligence. It's a measure of our intelligence because we understand what it takes to thrive in society. Not just to thrive, but to survive comfortably. You feel me? Absolutely. So if we just go throughout our whole lives and we function as only consumers, we are doomed for a lifespan of poverty, and so are children's children. But if we go through our life with the investor mindset, then we are destined for prosperity for our lifespan and our children's children. So it's a different kind of mindset, man. And yeah, we got this mastermind going, but I'm reading this Law of Success thing, and it's explaining what the mastermind is. A mastermind is when you share your atmosphere with another person, and it's like two minds come together and they develop a third mind. So that third mind is your brain is like a broadcaster and a receiver of that third mind. So, like, you know how I could say the thoughts that you're thinking, and you can say the thoughts that I'm thinking? It's because we've been masterminding so long, we've created a third mind.
That's a fact. That's a fact, 100%. I agree with you on that.
You know what I'm saying?
You've definitely been on it for a minute now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a third mind, bro. And
I agree with you on that.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, and I was like saying, like, you know, every broad that's around me, or any broad that's going to be around you, they got their motherfucking purpose.
100%. They have to, man.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't no squares in our circle that includes no bitch-ass bitches neither. You know, when your bitch is about a bag just like you, man, I had Keisha trying to prove herself to me over the phone, talking about, I know what to do with this money, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm not going to buy a house and buy something that makes me money, generates me, that kind of shit. I had it like, it's the first time I'm hearing the shit that I've been, you know, back at me, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
you know, not only is it about buying real estate, because, you know, I talk about real estate, art, and diamonds, right? Yeah. It's about being very selective and understanding the foundation, you know, the broad picture of it, but also understanding the intricate moving parts. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, real estate is the general part, you know, but you got residential, you got real estate. I mean, you got residential, you got commercial, you got investment, all types of stuff, right? Yeah. But then on the other note is, you know, it's not just about buying real estate in general. It's about buying income-producing real estate. You know what I'm saying? Units, things that could actually make you money. Because sometimes, you know, we talked about this before, how we have assets and liabilities. Assets make you money. Liabilities cost you money. But the thing about it is, assets, people always say, well, my house is an asset. Not necessarily, because that could be something that's costing you so much money that it's hard for you to save any money, because it's a place that you actually live. So let's say, for example, hypothetically, you live in a $5 million property, right? You know, and let's say your mortgage is about 20 grand, something like that, right? Your mortgage is 20 grand. It costs you 20 grand to live there every month, you know, and you're like, hey, my house is an asset. You know, it's a $5 million house. But the thing about it is, no, it's not a $5 million house. It's a $5 million house in terms of value, but it's a $20,000 liability, because every month you got to make a $20,000 outgoing payment. You see what I'm saying? But if you have real estate that's income producing, you know, you may have 3 units. You know, you may have a 3-plex, a triplex. Are you still there?
Yeah.
You may have a triplex, and each of those units in that triplex is bringing in, let's say, $2,000 of income per month. You get what I'm saying? So now you got $6,000 of income coming in from your 3-unit property. You get what I'm saying? So there you go. That's the major difference. You know, you got income producing property, so you got a positive cash flow of $6,000 because it's income producing. You know, that's a true asset. Something, and I just use a $20,000 mortgage as a hypothetical just so you can get the point, but it doesn't even have to be a $5 million house. It could be a $700,000 house too. You get what I'm saying? Or even lower than that. I just want to use it as an example, just to let you know about the outgoing money in terms of that's being a liability because you have to make that payment and you're not actually getting anything back from it, with the exception of possibility of appreciation over time, you know?
Man, either way, man, the concept you just fit is universal.
100%.
Our assets have to outweigh our liabilities, or at least be able to afford our liabilities. You know what I'm saying? We want things making money for us in our sleep. And we want multiple streams of income, man. That's how we get rich. That's how we stay rich.
Man.
It can't just come from our labor or our personal services, man. That's why I'm so adamant about developing assets, because if they weren't passed down to you, you got to build them, you got to create them, you got to take them, you got to reallocate them over into your possession, into your portfolio. You get me?
Absolutely. And the reason why we have to do that is because we weren't left anything. You feel me? And not just that, not just that alone, but it also comes down to the vision that we have. What we want to achieve is so high. You get what I'm saying? That it's going to take more than just us to do it. You get what I'm saying? So we have to use our minds and say, okay, if this is what we want, like I've always said this to myself, right? When I used to remember I told you I used to work at American Tires, right?
Right.
I used to see the manager come up. His name was Mark. This is the regional manager, and I remember he used to have his CLS 550. That's why I used to really want that car. You feel me? That was like, it wasn't my dream car because I was still in Lamborghinis and shit, but I wanted that car, and I'm like, man, that's a CLS 550. That thing clean, $100,000 car, brand new, 14 or something like that at the time, 2014, something like that. I'm like, dang, that's a nice car. He's like, yeah, man, if you keep working hard doing what you're doing, you can have this same car. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, how long did it take him to get to his position? I'd say about 6 years. It took him about 6 years. But typically it takes, for his position, regional manager, it takes about 10 years plus. You feel me? I'm not willing to wait that long for a CLS 550. That's $100,000. You feel me? If I'm waiting something that long, I want it to be to buy a boat, to buy a jet. You feel me? That's what I'm gonna wait for. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna wait 10 years to buy a CLS 550. It just doesn't make any sense because $100,000, I should be able to make $50,000 a month easily now. You feel me?
Right.
I'm not waiting 10 years down the line until somebody say, hey, I think, you know what? I think you deserve this. You feel me? Because there's a lot of politics that go on, you know, and I forgot that word that you used. You know, when people get to move up quicker because of their connections.
Oh, nepotism.
Nepotism.
Yeah.
Nepotism. There's a lot of that going on too. So, you know, I just wasn't. And then also when I seen one person come in and he had started way after me and he had a degree, and I mean it wasn't even a degree. It was more of like a certificate for working at as a mechanic, and he got paid like $3 more than me an hour. That shit had me like, what the fuck? Dude, we doing the exact same job. How the fuck is gonna get paid more than me? Like, y'all niggas got me twisted. I need a raise, you feel me? They're like, nope, can't give you a raise right now, you feel me? I'm like, all right, well, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I was like, hell no, you know what I mean? So I'd rather make $1 on my own than make $2 with somebody else that has no loyalty to me. And, you know, at the end of the day, I have control over myself and my own destiny because let's say, for example, if you work in a job and you get laid off, you're going to be held accountable. And the reason why you're going to be held accountable is because all the bills that you got, your payment for your house, your car note, your kids, all of that, they're going to hold you accountable. You're responsible for that. You feel me? So that's why I say if you got a job, you're held accountable just as if you own your own business. You still going to be held accountable. But the difference is if you own your own business, by you being held accountable, you're going to be able to benefit from the risk that you have took to get to that position, to get to that level. You get what I'm saying? Now you get to get all of the rewards at that point.